Hello flight simmers, welcome back everyone to this next full flight video. Today we are in the PMDG 777 in the very beautiful Air Canada colors in the old one. And yeah, today we are checking out on how the PMDG 777 performs with the new sim update after what I find a very good start of 5.3. So all the add-ons, at least everything I've tried so far, is working really well and performance is rather smooth. So I'm happy so far with the sim update, and today we try it on a long haul, see how this works out. And I've chosen this route, Paris-Charles de Gaulle over to Montreal. Very much looking forward to be flying this routing, and reason is this airport, Paris-Charles de Gaulle. It's the taxi to gate scenery, and some of you might know it. It's a very good scenery, also relatively new, but it's also very expensive. I think it comes at like 30 euros or so, and so I've always been hesitant to buy it, but now with the Black Friday sales going on, it was reduced at least by a bit, so I think by 25%, and I thought this time I will go for it. And yeah, so here we are, first time at Paris-Charles de Gaulle, and I mean also the airframe is looking terrific. Yeah, it's going to be interesting to know, guys. Let me know which livery you favor, the old Air Canada or the new one. I have to be honest, when the new one was released, I was very excited about it. I thought it was looking more modern than the old one, but now after some time, I have to admit I'm switching back to the old one. So now I find the old livery to be much cooler compared to the new one. And yeah, so I was quite surprised to see that they still have this livery on the 777s, or at least on some of them, and especially on this route they are operating the old livery, so that's what we are doing today. I can see GSX coming in with the baggage. We are not fully loaded today, but we will talk about this more in a second. So yeah, I will meet you guys in the flight deck. So here we are in the flight deck, guys, and yeah, I was just thinking, I think we did the setup of the cockpit like a million times now, so I'm gonna take it or keep it relatively short today. I'm quickly gonna show you what we are planning for the departure, and then I will set it up and basically meet you back for the pushback. So we are currently sitting down here at gate, the Alpha gates, which is Terminal 2, I think. And today we will be taking off 27 left, and it looks far, but it's actually, I think it does not make a huge difference. We anyway have to taxi out to this direction. It's sort of a one-way street, and from here I think it's even a little bit shorter to go to 27 left compared to taxiing all the way down to 26 right. So that's our departure runway for today, and then we are flying the ENVTEX departure, which is this one. So initial heading 264 to Papa Golf 270, then Papa Golf 276 and Addons. And initial climb for jets is flight level 100, and so this should be relatively straightforward in my opinion. Just gonna be a bit of a long taxi, and I think also we will take an intersection, so we can see it on this chart. Yeah, so we will be coming up on taxiway November, taking a right-hand turn on Quebec, and then we will take Quebec 4. That's also what the real world flight did, so I think that's quite a popular intersection to take. And yeah, so I will be calculating for this one. I've already calculated it's a runway shortening of 602 meters. By the way, we can get this from these charts or these tables. So here the runway is 27 left, and it gives you full length, and just deducting by Quebec 4 then gives you the runway shortening, which we can put into the EFB here when calculating the takeoff. Right, so that's what we are going to do, and I will take care of the setup now and meet you back for the pushback. Alrighty, so preparations are completed. We can quickly finish the setup on the overhead. Hydraulics are coming on now. Fuel pumps. We need to check if we have something in the center. Yes, a little bit. 6.3 tons. Okay, so center fuel tanks coming on as well. Hydraulics to auto. Beacons are coming on now. And before start checklist, MCP is set. So V2 is 171, heading 264. Initial altitude flight level 100, and takeoff speeds 161, 168, 171. So I was surprised. These are fairly high takeoff speeds, but that's what we have today. Tail is going to the right now. Trim is 0 units, and taxi and takeoff briefing, yes, completed. And parking brake. Block time.
Due to icing conditions, please stand by for engine start until push completed and brakes set.
Yeah, I don't think we have to wait. It's not slippery on the ground, so we are good. And yes, I've calculated with the runway shortening as discussed earlier, and yeah, we have a takeoff T rate temperature 58, I think, and climb 2 is armed. So yes, we are not that heavy. I think down here payload. So cross weight 271.6 out of a maximum 352.4. So we are not even close to the capabilities of the 777. Right, I believe we are good to fire up then. So starting engine number 2. Right, that's looking good. Starter cutout, starting number 1 then. Yeah, seemed like a fair bit of traffic down on 26 right, so let's see how it's over at the 27s. What's that? That's in Egypt. Yeah, back on the right hand side, and I saw an Air Austral. I think it's called Air Austral. Which, yeah, maybe we can. No, we can't see it. Over there it is. So maybe we can fly this one one day, since this is like really an airline which I believe we only really get to fly when we have a Paris Charles de Gaulle airport. So maybe that's an idea for the future. But now let's focus on this one here. Okay, starter cutout. We have 2 good engine starts. Very nice. So on the overhead, APU is coming. Let's wait for the engine bleed to establish.
Unlocking gear.
I think it would not be an issue to switch it off now, but unpacks off. Okay. Okay, engine bleed established, so APU is coming off. Then we have RTO, we have flap 5, we have takeoff trim of 5.00 exactly, so trimming up a bit. Like that. And transponder 1000 is set, then we just need to do the flight control check. Full left. Full right, neutral, full up, full down, neutral, full left.
Left is clear, right is
and
clear.
Full right. Cool. So back to checklists. Anti-ice not required. Recall is checked. Auto brake, RTO, flight controls are checked, ground equipment is clear, and before takeoff checklist flaps are set 5 completed as well. Yes, so regarding the anti-ice, it is quite cold outside. It's 5 degrees and there are some clouds around. I never really read up on the procedures, but just based on how the overhead panel is designed with these switches being on auto, I believe we are fine to leave the engine anti-ice just on auto, and in case we need we get an ice warning, then we can switch them to on. I think that's the way it works. Okay, so good to go. Yeah, it's gonna be a bit of a taxi now. So parking brake, and taxi and turn off lights. And off we go. yeah, picking up some speed. Very nice. Okay. Yeah, so long taxi now. It's gonna be like this out here, then the second one down, which is November, all the way across to Quebec, I think it is, and then over here at Quebec 4. Okay, so the first one is Foxtrot, but we need to go to the second one. That's the cabin ready. Quite early. Okay, then right-hand turn onto November. Yeah, quick note on the performance. Right now it's not quite at 30. You can see it's like 22, 25, 27. But of course this is a very huge airport, big scenery, also high quality stuff, so yeah, I think I'm still happy with the performance. Alrighty, we are closing in on Quebec 4 finally. Yeah, it's definitely a bit of a taxi procedure here. Let's put on the weather radar. Traffic and terrain over here, and then TARA like that. But the good thing is, since it took a while to get here, it looks like the approach is free, so we are, yeah, should be good to go right away. There's one guy over there somewhere, which I can't see. Might be some general aviation. Okay, so that's Quebec 4. Oh no, there is traffic, but why? Wow, why does that not show up? That's weird. This should definitely show up right on the display, so TARA is set. Okay, but anyway, they're landing on 27 right. I think the second one will need to go around. Okay, so strobes coming on. And then I will wait until he is touched down safely, and I think then we are good to go. Before he gets any chance to cross the runway. Ah, okay, now it's showing up on the display. Okay, landing lights. And let's do it. Ready to rock and roll. Time is coming on. Power is coming up. 50%. Power established and toga. Yeah, beautiful engine sound as always on the 777. Oh, even some nice effects here. Very cool. Yeah, quite a bit of a takeoff run after all.
V1.
Rotate.
V2.
K2, 7.5 degrees. We are in the long 777, waiting for the liftoff. There it is, positive rate.
Positive rate of climb.
Gears coming up. Oh, very nice effects here. Very beautiful. Should pull a bit more. Yeah, very nice departure. Okay, I think nice conditions to do some manual flying. So let's fly the first turn manually. Getting into some clouds. Okay, I wonder why the flight director... Ah, there it is, okay. Took some time. Yeah, I'm not gonna accelerate just now. I think it's quite convenient to keep the speed touch lower during the turn, and then we have time to accelerate. Okay, so autopilot coming on. And then we have the nose light, turn off and taxi lights coming off. We are accelerating, so flaps 1. And flaps up, standard, and I think cruise level is 340 initially, yeah, so let's keep it climbing. I like that. Cool, looking very good. Yeah, that was a nice departure out of Paris, I have to say. Very enjoyable scenery. Climbing like crazy now. Okay, let's complete the checklist. After takeoff checklist, all green. A little bit stuttery now. But we are on our way to Montreal, so enjoy the cruise, ladies and gentlemen. And I will meet you back for a hopefully nice landing into Montreal. Enjoy. So, welcome back everyone. Just as we are about to pass 10,000 feet and we are slowing down to 240 knots. And yeah, we are 7 hours and 4 minutes into this flight. Has been a fairly smooth ride, and yeah, also coming back to the topic of prepare version 5.3. I think it's fair to say this seems to be even very stable on the long haul, so no issues at all. smooth performance through the entire flight, no crashes or anything like that. So yeah, very happy with the new sim update indeed. And yeah, I think also the surrounding is looking very nice, the lighting is nice, clouds are looking nice. Although I have to admit, I was always thinking that ENVTEX and ENVSHADE are working. However, I'm not too sure after all, because I read something that they are publishing an update soon, or I think they have published it by now, which makes it compatible. But yeah, so to be very honest, I'm not even quite sure if these add-ons are working right now or not, but nevertheless, it is looking rather good. So 10,000 feet left and right, landing light, seatbelt signs are already on. We are on local altimeters 3040, very high, and even got a bit slow there. Approach checklist we can complete, altimeters are set, speed brakes we can arm already, I don't think we will need them. And yeah, then let's talk about the arrival. Maybe let's start with the weather. I will quickly tell you what it is down there. So we have winds 6 knots from 270, very good visibility, clouds as low as 3,000 feet and -3 degrees Celsius. So yeah, it's a cold but fairly nice winter day, I would say. Nothing crazy going on there in terms of weather, so it should be a fairly normal ILS landing. And due to the winds, we are landing runway 24 right. Quickly showing you the charts. So flying the Ombre arrival route, Ombre 9 RNF arrival, coming all the way from Debus, which is up there. And now I think we have just passed Myri. No, we are just spot on Myri right now. And then it will be Lona, and from there on to the final ILS 24 right. You can see from Lona it's 13.8 miles to go. I've also set the range ring 10 miles just to get some more yeah, feeling for the distance to go. And yeah, we are descending as low as 3,000 feet, then on a normal glide 3 degrees. And then once we are down at the airport, so that's the airport, that's 24 right, we will try to get Bravo 2, which would be like the perfect exit for us, and then take gate somewhere on this one, on this terminal building right here. So it will be a fairly short taxi, and if we can make Bravo 2, that's going to be super convenient. Also Golf, to be fair, is also kind of convenient. Either one of those. Yeah, and I've run the landing calculations as well. I have set auto brake 3. We will do an flap 25 landing. So 147 plus 5 makes it 152 for the final approach. I think auto brake 2 will do the job as well, but since yeah, we are coming in at a fairly high speed today, and yeah, then we have a bit more time for the flare. So auto brake 3 I think is a good config for the landing. And yeah, that's really it pretty much. Should be fairly straightforward. Let's see how it goes, of course. And yeah, just a few more miles to go now. About still about 20 miles, a little bit like 22 miles, something like that. Alright, coming up to Lona, and I think that's a good time to start slowing down. Pretty much 15 miles to go now. And yeah, now we just need to be lucky in terms of AI traffic, of course. It could be messing up things quite a bit, but if we are lucky, then we have a bit of an opening there, a free gap which we can use. That would be kind of cool. Yeah, now we are even coming in a little bit fast, so let's go flap 1. Ooh, some turbulence, interesting. Okay, localizer should be pretty much captured straight away. There it is, perfect. And then the approach mode. And let's go flap 5 as well. We are just below the speed for doing so. Final approach course 237 is set. Also go around altitude will be 3000. That's what we have set as well. Yeah, 10 miles, still a bit fast. Even, or especially because there's traffic in front of us. Glide slope 3000 is set for go around altitude. But I think a few more knots to 30 and then we can set the flaps, or let's use the gear. I mean, that's also fine. Using the gear to slow down is often a good idea. So 152 in here. And now let's keep the flaps coming. Yeah, pretty much 5 miles distance to the preceding aircraft, and knowing the AI traffic in the sim, that's a close call. Sometimes they take very long to vacate the runway. Flaps 25. All the lights on. Oh, this is really taking a long time to slow down today. Okay, but I think it's gonna be fine. Right, landing checklist all green, so that's complete. And in case we need to go around, we will first climb to 3000 feet and then do right-hand turn, hold at Montreal VOR. Okay, let's see. Is he touched down? It's kind of, yeah, I think he is, right? So let's hope he does not take too long to vacate the runway. Alrighty, my aircraft. I will leave auto throttle in today. Not quite sure what the Air Canada procedures are, but it always works rather well on the 777 to fly it with auto throttle. He's still not vacated, but I think there he's going off. Okay. Might be just in time. I think flying with ATC, this would be something like expect late landing clearance or something like that. Yeah, close call, but we are good. Ooh, that's a bit of a winter wonderland down here at Montreal. Quite a bit of snow on the runway.
Approaching minimums.
And for that reason, I can see no poppies at all. I think we're a touch high. Continue. Ooh, even the snow drift on the runway, very cool.
50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Okay, flare and keep it descending. And nice. Good one. Reverse. Reverse green and decel. Cool, very nice. 60 knots, idle forward, manual braking. Yes, I'm quite happy with this one. That was a nice landing. Very good. Okay, and that's also the exit which we wanted to have. Very good, and this will also be a very short taxi only. So let's do quick cleanup here, like that, and TA And flight time 7:16. Let's get the APU started. And the landing lights and strobes are coming off. Where is the... Not even here yet. Okay. Righty. Let's quickly find a gate. I think we're crossing an active runway just now. So, there he is. The other one that landed just in front of us. But left is clear, right is clear, strobes coming back on. And then let's go for gate... Okay, 60 something. 63, 65. 65 seems to be taken. 63? Might be a bit of a tight spot with these other heavies standing there. But let's try and see what GSX is saying. Gate 65. Okay, apparently it's 65 then. Over there. Yeah, kinda. Okay, that's good as well. Ooh, nice Qatar 777 Swiss. That's a nice lineup of aircrafts here today. Okay, strobes off. Right hand turn. And flight directors coming off. Okay, let's see if there's a proper docking system or something like that. Seems like it's only the marshaller. It's gonna be a very tight turn. Let's see how this works out. Nice, so there's a new color A330, there's the old color aircrafts over there, and now there's a Starlens A330 as well. So we pretty much have like the full Air Canada livery lineup here. Yeah, this turn was not too bad. That was quite nice. Ooh, I think I still have the weather radar on. I will switch it off in a second. Okay, still 70 feet. I think I'm gonna look outside. Yeah, so 60 feet seems a bit much. I think if we go up to the furthest, to the one, then we should be good. Oh, come on, keep rolling, keep rolling. Just a little bit further. Yeah, there we are. Cool, okay, parking brake. APU is running, so we can kill engines. 2 and 1. Block time 7:34. And then we have the beacons, seat belts, fuel pumps, hydraulics, like that, and yeah, then we can ask for deboarding. Request deboarding. Only one jetway. And the shutdown, weather radar, of course. And traffic and terrain, then we have 2000 and standby the doors, disarm, open. Okay, now shutdown checklist. Parking brake, let's see. Set and request ground power. Also air conditioning units. Okay, so now we can release the parking brake and then shutdown checklist is completed. Very good. So here we are, folks. Welcome to Montreal again. I hope you guys have enjoyed this 777 flight in the Air Canada colors. And yeah, once again a quick look at the lineup of aircrafts here. Now we have a nice comparison between the new one and the old colors. And yeah, I'm still of the opinion I kind of like the old ones a little bit better. But let me know in the comments what you guys think. It's going to be quite interesting to hear your opinions on this. And yeah, other than that, I think this was a successful first long-haul flight in the new sim update. And yeah, also a small announcement to make. I will be doing some live streams every now and then. So best case would be once per week, but I'm not sure if I can quite keep up to that schedule. So maybe it's like once every 2 weeks or so. Yeah, I will be doing a live stream, and I will always try to be online on VetSim, so you are always welcome to fly along. And I think the best way to know when these live streams will happen is to take a look at my Discord channel. And yeah, I will be making announcements there on which routing and when I will be doing the live stream. And yeah, then if your schedule allows, feel free to fly along. And yeah, hope to see you there. Take good care of yourselves and see you next time. Bye bye.